Do y'all think that walking with God is supposed to be perfect? Do y'all think everybody that's on here reading their Bible and quoting scriptures to you and breaking them down and giving you downloads and giving you advice and motivating you and just continuing to stand on the word of God and spread that is living a perfect life? I have been trying for years to stop drinking alcohol. And I would stop for a little while, see the benefits of it, and then one night just be like, oh, let me go take a drink. And then I would regret it. My mind would feel foggy. I wouldn't be able to create the same days later. I have to go to the sauna and sweat it out. No judgment to anybody that drinks alcohol, but the way my vessel was designed and the way God has wired me, as well as my intuition, alcohol is just not good for me. Like, I'm a vibe with no high. I'm a vibe with no liquid. So at the end of the day, I had it in my mind like, yo, I don't want to continue doing something that, number one, is toxic to my body, and number two, is hindering me from any part of my creative process or my purpose. So I began to pray, like, God, please deliver me from drinking alcohol. Like, granted, if I wanted to have a cocktail, I could, but God has put me in a predicament to where when I drink alcohol, I genuinely don't feel good. Like, even when I try to just dwindle down to just, oh, I'm gonna just have a little glass of white wine, Cabernet, yeah, I would feel terrible after. Like, in the moment, yeah, it's a vibe. Yeah, you feel sexy. Yeah, you're drunk. But after that, I would pay for like 2 days. I would still be like, whoa, I'm still woozy. Whoa, my stomach is out of whack. I'm still going to the toilet, getting this liquor out of my system. Like, it just wasn't a process that it was worth it to me. So I say that to say, and I'm sharing that with you guys because no part of your walk with God is going to be perfect. You are not going to just pray for something one day and the next day you're delivered. Like, it's a process, right? And the more grace you express to yourself and the more gratitude that you express to God for just continuing to wake you up to even put one foot in front of the other to complete or get through whatever it is you're going through is part of the process. So don't beat yourself up. Don't feel like, oh, God is not coming through for me. Don't feel like you're this horrible person because you can't master something the way that someone else has, nor, get it as fast as they got it. Everyone's process is different. Everyone's journey is different. And the thing about the journey is that God puts us through things to show us why we're not supposed to be going left when we know the path is right. Does that make sense? Like, and then at first I would judge myself. Like, I would have the liquor, be in the moment. Oh, liquor, everybody's drinking, so let me get some lick. And then when I would go home, be hungover the next day, feeling crazy and crappy, I would beat myself up like, dang, I'm really praying for God to deliver me from this thing. Oh, these gnats keep trying to eat me. I'm so sweet. I'm praying for God to try to deliver me from this thing. And I'm fumbling. Like, why do I keep fumbling? What is going wrong? And that was making it harder. That was making me feel like I wanted to drink even more. It wasn't until I started paying more attention to what God was doing to deliver me from the drinking that I was convicted enough to stop. Does that make sense? Is it clocking to you? Give yourself grace. Give yourself the time. Give yourself, like love throughout your process of evolution and unlearning toxic patterns and ridding certain things from your life. Like nicotine. A lot of people suffer from nicotine addiction and they beat themselves up like, oh, I know cigarettes are bad, but I'm just going to keep smoking it. And then they lean more into the anxiety and the reason why they're smoking as opposed to the reasons why they shouldn't. Like, cigarettes will kill you. You will get cancer and die from smoking a cigarette. So that logic alone is enough. If I was a cigarette smoker, to be like, well, I don't want to die. I don't want to get cancer. I don't want to end up like one of the people on the commercial, no disrespect or shade. So let me stop smoking cigarettes. That is where God comes in, right? You have to focus on the forward. Focus on the forward. Like, what is the bad habit doing to you? Don't focus on the reason that you're conducting the bad habit. Because the more you focus on the reason that you're conducting the bad habit, the longer it's going to take, if ever, for you to kick the shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, I would drink because I'm just like, I want to catch a vibe. I was not fully walking in who I am as an individual. So I would feel like, oh, I need liquid courage. I don't need liquid courage. I am a vibe without the liquor. I am going to say what I need to say because courage is deeply embedded within us. And all of the things that we feel. You ever been in a section of people? Sorry, I know the ADHD be ADHD. You ever went to the club? Like, I've observed this sober several times and intoxicated. Went to a section with people who are just duds, personality dud. Everybody's looking around at each other, looking at each other's outfit. Everything's a dud. The DJ is spinning hit after hit after hit, and nobody's dancing. But everybody's sitting there like, we're waiting for the bottles to come. Oh, so you're waiting for the gasoline. You're waiting for the fuel. You're waiting for the courage. You're waiting for the ammo to make you be the person that you want to be. Have you ever experienced that? Like, and then as soon as everybody get a couple drinks or shots in their system, boom, the party is amplified. I no longer wanted to be that girl that needed to sit around and wait for the bottles to catch the vibe. Like, me walking through the door is the vibe. I don't need liquor for that. Every time I wake up in the morning and brush my teeth and wash my face, I look in the mirror and feeling amazing, seeing how much of a vibe I am. But anyway, I digress, because when I start talking about me, I just go on a tangent. But the journey is not only what got me here, but it's also the thing that I take a look back at and I'm just like, it's just not worth it to me. There are so many other things that you can do because you're sad or because you're frustrated or because whatever the case, you need to cool off, then drink liquor. It's not for everybody. Some people enjoy it. Some people are built like a diesel truck and consume gallons of alcohol and still function. Me, I'm not a vibe off the liquor anymore. Stomach hurts and all the things. But anyway, those details don't matter. The point of the matter, the moral of the story here is give yourself grace for the areas of your life that are gray, if not black. Like, you have to take a look at and take account of the darkness so that something can click in your brain and teach you or tell you or lead you to how to turn on the light. If you're afraid of the darkness, if you keep running from the darkness, you will never find the light switch and you will be sitting in that darkness forever. So, okay, you a little alky. You drink a drink a day. You feel like you can't go a week without drinking. Talk to God about it. And be reminded that you're not the only one in that predicament. Pray for deliverance. Pray for healing. And pray for strength to continue focusing on the forward long enough, facing the forward, even if it doesn't feel good, for long enough for you to kick the shit. Your liver will thank you. And outside of liquor, whatever the habit is, I drank pineapple juice and I feel like the gnat keeps trying to get to my mouth. Like, whatever the habit is, whatever the toxic pattern or toxic cycle is, face it, face forward, and push through. I love you. Bye.